day, lords and ladies. Welcome back to Rimworld Medieval Underworld. In the last episode, the children, well, we had a couple of children born morning, and we're going to change this one's name to Dawn because I just prefer it. Okay. So, things to do. First of all, we need to basically get this in place because I have a bit of light down here so we can see what's going on. We also need to... miscellaneous. I realised I hadn't, when I was looking back through the footage, we haven't had a hitch-up post. So we've got a hitch-up post here for animals, which is always useful. And a couple of things that I've been worried about. Predominantly worried about this area. The likelihood of enemies getting around here and smashing their way through is high. We need to take care of that. I also want to capture this kid because this kid has a really nice ability that I want to have. And we're going to have to do it a couple of ways. We also need to take care of this, which is the waste. Which is I'm a bit worried about, to be honest. I'm very much worried about it. I'm also worried for a fact about these things, because anything we can get attacked by, any sort of weak points the enemy can take advantage of. We just had to be on top of it. Also, this waste is becoming a problem. I am tempted literally to take a person in a caravan and just jump them outside the base. I'm so glad with the DLC that they're adding the part where you can just tell the caravan to go to this location and leave rather than them auto-deciding, which is just a huge pain in the neck for me. But yes. Main thing is that one of the vanilla expanded mods was basically fixed, which is vanilla base expanded, which was basically taken out by the developers. This seems to have fixed the campfire bug that we had in the last episode. Okay, that should be growing nicely. So now I want to just basically focus on trying to get some stability. I figured out why we're having so much problem with raiders. Sometime about 20 days ago, we had a huge spike in colony wealth. Like building went from about 7.5 up to 32, and I do not know why. I don't know why. I think it might be the floor mod. Give me 1 second. Had a quick look around, don't know what it is. Bit annoying, but it's just how it is, folks. Okay. So, we, food-wise, are getting a bit low in supplies. Not great. Things that we can hunt on the map are limited. We're hunting the buck already. And there's things like the panda and the mole and the hedgehog, that kind of stuff we can hunt. But we are not doing fantastically well. Fortunately, we can hold a tribal gathering ceremony. I will do that shortly once I've kidnapped the child. I'd really be happy if we could get these muscle parasites done, because they are a massive pain. Yeah, the pigs also got plague, which wasn't great, unfortunately. Bit annoying, but it is how it is. So, what are our plans moving forward? Okay, man in the pack. What is it? A man pack of iguanas has entered the area. Driven insane by disease. Okay. Get inside. Yeah. Well, we were worried about food. I do like what they are planning to do with the iguanas in the next piece of DLC, which is basically make Scaria more dangerous. But the fact that this means we can't go after the kids is frustrating. Not being able to get out of the base for a little bit of time, it's annoying, but we can handle it. Plus, if any caravans turn up, it's their fault. I mean, the thing is, it's like this is actually quite a lot of iguanas, which is suggesting to me that our value of our colonies. We need to figure out where the cost, like where the high value stuff is. It's saying structures, like for it's basically saying like buildings. Like somewhere along here we built something that was super expensive, which is problematic because I don't actually have a lot of stuff. I really hope it's not the floor counting towards the cost of things, because I always found that was a bit of a cop-out in the game. It was like, oh yeah, like your floor is like super expensive. It's like, why? No reason, just like it is. Like Leo lived to deal with it. Alright, we'll send you off here. You can go off and do your own thing. Yeah, let's deal with all the iguanas. And then we're going to send someone to kidnap the kid. Okay, that's all the iguanas taken care of. So it's not a massive issue. The remaining iguanas can all be hunted. Allow... We need someone who's good at melee, which is going to be you. Or red. I want you to go down here and try and arrest a kid. Because otherwise they're just going to stay here eating the jelly. Did they get the kid? Yes, they got the kid. We got the kid. Fantastic. The kid's a prisoner. Let's convert to our ideology. And tame him. That's really, really good for us. Because the child has a genetic ability which we can breed into our goblins. Pretty sure it's genetic ability. You has the ability Healing Touch. Repurpose existing tumors to heal other people, consuming the cancerous mass in the process. So he has that. Carries the scene can repurpose their tumours to heal other people, consuming cancerous to cancer mass in the process. Like, he hasn't got any, but it might be a useful ability to have bred into our people. Especially these two, like, if we keep on having hobgoblins, because hobgoblins just aren't doing it for us. Okay, growth moment. So first one is white. White Storm has reached the biological age of 7, has experienced a growth moment. C... Okay, she didn't get as high as I'd want to. So she got Ice, Cold Inclined, or Prude. Refused to go body to anybody but their spouse and would never fare from into an innocent divorce. Bit annoying. Optimist, Psychically Deaf, Abrasive. We could roll Cold Inclined. That's fine. Rainy Storm has reached biological 7, has experienced a growth moment, minimal personal growth, sick while chatting, a radio with outsiders. That's nothing. We have Tortured Artist, or Animal Lover. Can't stand mistreatment of animals. She feels happy being nuzzled or being a master to a bound animal, but would not more deeply crushed when no master of a bound animal or seeing one die. May also refuse to butcher. Agrees with the memes animal personhood, biological reconstructor, vegan conflicts with. We could Tortured Artist feels alienated and understood by other human beings, so she will have a constant mood buff but gain a chance of 50% in a creative space and after a mental break. I mean, Animal Lover is nice, but... Ooh, she has the animal handling. Yeah. Well, let's go Animal Lover. That could be cool. Quirky children. Red Storm. He was seeing minimum growth. Pain of learning about training animals is boring. Iron Stomach, misogynist. No, let's go with Iron Stomach. That's a nice one to have. So, the children have grown up. And they can do more stuff. So... You're good with animals, so let's get you guys there. Put the children in charge of looking after the animals. You can't do any hunting. You're actually not bad at tailoring, so maybe getting you some tailoring practice would be... You've got nothing else to do. Bit of therapy you could do as well. Yeah, set the kids to childcare. Thing they can do around the colony. Stuff like that would work fine for you. Growing and plant cutting. None of you have shown any interest in that. And so it's White, Bear, and Storm, isn't it? It's all this reach 7, so it's White, Rain, and... Well, Bear's going to have it soon. So it's White, Rain, and Storm have all got it so far. Let's say... a couple of hours a day. At the middle of the day, White, Rain, and Storm. You're going to basically do things that aren't this wreck. Okay. Food-wise, we've got simple meals. Okay, let's build the next layer of the wall. I just don't want them to smack through here and then hit through here. And we can't build it here because they've got a bridge. Okay. Okay. Bit disappointed with the children, to be honest, but it was how it is. We got cold inclined, which isn't so bad. Animal lover is okay. Storm, which was basically Iron Stomach, isn't so bad. So this is coming along okay. And we managed to capture the child, which is extremely important for me. Okay, so what is exactly problematic with the child? Cannot tame animals sleeping, okay. Okay, so bit of a pause there. Always makes it a bit nervous when it happens. Okay, so we need to burn the rotting corpses. Make corpses. Clear all. Animal corpses. Don't allow fresh. Allow rotten. Do forever. Okay. Okay, animal corpses. Bear grew. Fantastic. Yeah, bear, have a night bears about catching the plague. Jogger is not a bad trait to have, especially for goblins. Okay, we're gonna copy that. Put that there. And I am going to basically get rid of this waste because it is really getting on my nerves. Okay. So let's form a caravan. We're going to go out to there. It's going to be just, we're just going to take, just going to take care because we're going to be super quick. Take the giant snails for carrying capacity. And it's just all this fecal waste. Like just all the fecal waste, just get rid of it. Yeah, take the baby food. We don't need a lot of food, you just need enough to basically get there and back. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And I just want it gone. Just gonna load them all up. Everyone's gonna take care of their business. Okay. Take this waste out of here, please. Morning is still sleeping. Child's learning a bit about crafting. Lou has something to eat. Okay, fine. We'll just have the blue. Too heavy. Burn shit. I just want all the waste gone. Normally we'd like use it for compost, that kind of thing, but it's apparently not working, so we need to figure out something else. Okay, so bear basically improved. The problem with hunting is that they just don't have the skill for it. Let's do that. I will put a zone down for fishing then. Fishing for here and fishing for here. Because the goblins are quick enough that they can get back into the base, I believe. Barring the blinking werebats. I'm gonna be so happy. Why did you go through there? This is what I hate about this. Is that like, oh yeah, we're gonna lose hair now because like we just can't say the caravan can't go off there. And there's no way for me to get him back now because the animals are all over the place. So you're going to bleed out with loads of scars. You've lost all your gear as well. I hate this fact that we can't tell the caravans where to go. I'm sorry, but I hate it. It is such a stupid mechanic where it's like, oh yeah, the caravans just do whatever the hell they want to do. Because, like, God forbid you can tell your caravan where to go. So now I can't get the caravan to leave because they always want to go down this way. So annoyed with it. I'm so sick of Rimworld doing this where it's like, oh yeah, you can't go the way you want to go because, you know, you just can't. They had to put a mod into the game to tell you where to go to basically to do this, because like it's like I've got like half a map edge, and they constantly keep going. Like it wouldn't be so bad if they're like, okay, you're going off north, you go off the north of the map. That's fine. It's like no, they repeatedly go the stupid way every single time. They go the stupid way. No, I want to put them in the enclosure, please. What do you mean not assigned to handling? Handle animals, hedgehog. So annoying that we have this where we can't tell the caravan where to go because it's like, oh no, well, you want to leave that corner of the map, well, you can't do that because, you know, unfair, I guess. Just a load of malarkey. Now I have to heal him. Try and make sure he doesn't get infected, all his wounds and everything else. Got all this animal waste I can't do anything with because, you know... The problem is if we tip it over, it pollutes stuff. I just want to take it off the map. But we can't because the game won't allow me to exit from the safe side of the map. Now he wants to go and get his stuff. So annoyed by it. I know you lack a weapon, mate. It's all out here. We can't pick it up. I just really hate that. I hate the fact that the fact they had to patch it into the game with a mod and then with DLC just shows you how much of a moronic thing it was. Of a design decision. I don't know even why it was there in the first place. Because we can't tell them not to go here. Like, there's zones, I suppose we could go... I don't even know. I don't even think there's a way... Unless we're, like, in a caravan, and we tell the goblins to basically, like, they're in the caravan, they're controlling... Okay, we control it, that caravan, and send them off the edge from there. Maybe that would work? Because God forbid I actually just want to send a single goblin off the map for, like, 5 seconds to do something. You know, that's just dumb, isn't it? It's just stupid. Yeah. We also need to do this ritual to try and get our research up. So I don't mean to be salty, it's just something I do dislike about this game. Is the fact is that it unnecessarily puts your people at risk. It unnecessarily does it. It's like, oh well, stand here and get your head kicked in. Why? Because... giggles, I guess. So I don't mean to be salty, I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed that we're in a really difficult, dangerous setting and the AI haven't got enough common sense not to take stupid ways out with caravans. And the thing is, it's not even like I can tell them to be in a zone and then... Like, which way are you going to go now? You're going to go the safe way? No, of course you're not going the safe way. You're going to go the way... I hate this so much. What's wrong? Come on! I've so detest this caravan. I there was a mod I was going to put in. I should have put it in. You know, the one that basically allows you to basically allows you to do all of this. It allows you to decide which edge of the map to go off. Like, I just hate the fact that the caravans are such a necessity in this game. Why aren't you doing what I want you to do? Get over it. Okay, trade airship has arrived. Sorry, I get so sick of this game sometimes. Just the unnecessary risks that you take. Like, the game just goes out of its way to basically make your colonists die. And it's something that I have always found really annoying. Okay, bulk goods trader. Anything you're actually willing to buy from us? No. Because, you know, why would they? Not like we've got stuff that any normal trader would buy. Okay. Want something cheap and something that will last. Cabbages would last us a while. Let's go by price. The guppies aren't going to last long. Brown bower, a cactus. Quite tasteless. How long do they last? Cabbage. Okay, so if we want to buy, I don't want all of that, that's too much, and it's going to go off probably before too long, but I will buy 700. Let's get a little bit of variety, shall we? Okay. Spoils in 20 days. 30 days. Okay, that's fine. So I don't mean to come across as salty, folks, but it's just I am a bit sick and tired of running into the same issue with this game. Which is that every time we get into a good position, the AI does something daft and we're screwed over. I mean, the fact that the developers of Rimworld put it into basic DLC that it wasn't going to be the case is just so frustrating for me. It's like you knew that this was going to basically be a problem. No, like don't rest, just go. Like, you knew this was going to be a problem, and you took it out later. Like, it's like, oh, they couldn't fix it in the lifespan of the game. There couldn't have been a small coding change to make it so that when you make a caravan, you just say, okay, you go from that corner. It's like, no, like, that's not the case. Okay. Hopefully you can be healed without any more scars or anything like that, because, you know... As much as I don't want to have any more kids, I may have to have some more kids, because the hobgoblins are not doing great. So let's try and get Blue impregnated by Hedgehog. If nothing else to help boost morale. Okay. Get out there, please, and get it. You should be back to us super shortly, and hopefully they can come off the map edge. Will you stop going outside the safe zone, please? Okay. Let's get Worm back into safety. Yeah, we have some supplies stored. Yeah, our food amounts are getting a bit low. Didn't we have restrictions in place? 2 males. Okay. Any moment now they'll be back. Sorry, I'm just terrified of these terror birds. Because they are really vicious. Right. See, like, I will say, I just wish that the game would do it so that the map edge you enter from is, like, the part, you know what I mean. The fact that they don't is just moronic in my mind. It feels like just an arbitrary, like, dice roll. It's like, oh, let's roll the dice. But I have angrily rambled enough. You don't need to hear me angrily rambling about this anymore, to be honest. Get you healed up. You only got... Yeah. Hand crossbow. Get some crops grown. I may have to change this over to something else because the length of time it takes for these things to grow is really long. Okay, so you're all fully healed. Let's have a tribal gathering. Have a tribal gathering quickly, and that'll be the thing we tie off the episode with. Okay. Share ideas. Everyone's a bit social. Okay. There was also talk of a gold mine. But that's a long way away. Toxic City's like in between it as well, so it's not worth it. Okay. Can't reform the ideology either, because we haven't had enough reformation points. Okay, something's going on. So, encouraging tribal gathering. It was encouraging 8 points research. Okay, that's fine. Numerous projects been discovered, so loads of things was discovered. Candle making, condiments. Okay. But as a result of us doing this, what happened? Inspired. Complete research, medicine upgrade. So what did we unlock? Because we were supposed to be doing stone cutting. And we're getting raided by a clan straight away. Okay, so what did we... I just want to see what we unlocked. Okay. So we should have unlocked stone stacking, but it said... Oh, medicine upgrading. Unlocked the ability to upgrade herbal, industrial medicine, and industrial into glitterworld medicine like most mythical texts. This is not meant to be a real barrier to production. This recipe just keeps an uncraftable recipe out of your menu bar. Okay. Okay, so it's nothing, and all it's done, it's triggered us to get raided. Fantastic, which is great because we're getting raided right now, and there's 5 of them, which is going to be fun. Okay, so I've been Cornish-Knight, and we shall see you all again next time, folks. So this is going to get really dicey really quickly. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.